first begin to breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Now drop, now drop, now drop, now drop. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Now drop, now drop, now drop, now drop. Oh. If you got the fattest ass on the block, now drop. Let a nigga see the coochie pop, now drop. Do the snake, do the freak, do the wop, now drop. Yo, don't stop, don't stop. Real eyes, down south thighs, now drop. Waistline, 5, 6, 7, now drop. One time, all in together, now drop. Yo, don't stop, don't stop.
Get your freak on, the club be gone. We ain't put the album out, niggas got they leak on. I done went up in the club, seen a hoe with a thong. Ain't her good at first, she was singing the song. Shorty rockin' Donna, she was pushing and popping.
Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Alexis Davis, and I know we haven't seen each other in a long ass time. Yes, I was knocked up. I was very much pregnant, and I decided to take a little break from social media just to enjoy my pregnancy. But your girl is back, and I'm back to stay, and I ain't going nowhere. Okay, so let's start from the very beginning. November 2003. 2003 what? November 2023. What the fuck? I found out that I was pregnant. So I decided to pee on a stick this morning. Can you guys even fucking see? I'm pregnant. I'm fucking pregnant. I'm pregnant. And then I took another one. This doesn't feel real. Me. I'm pregnant, dude. I'm gonna have a baby. Oh my god, I'm pregnant. This is gonna be my thumbnail in a couple of months when I can tell y'all. This is not funny. This is not funny. This is serious. This is serious. To this day, I sit there and I look at my baby and I cannot believe that me, Alexis Davis, had a baby. What in the actual fuck? Like, what? Oh, sidebar too. Sorry if I'm super low. The baby and my boyfriend are sleeping right now, so I don't want to disturb them because they are not themselves when they are woken up out of their sleep, and I'm not finna wake them up. It is fucking almost 4 o'clock in the morning, and this is like the only time I have to like sit down and record anything because I'm a mom 24/7.
Bitch, I'm a mother! No drama! I'm bothered!
Okay? Anyways, finding out the gender, I feel like was one of the most precious moments ever. Telling my boyfriend was actually like one of the funniest moments as he actually wanted to be surprised.
Set it up.
I had all of that. You don't need it.
Yep.
You're about to find out the gender of your baby.
Oh, baby.
Just gotta show the camera.
You ain't record all of this from before you even had me sitting down?
A little bit. Oh my god, shut up.
I'm just saying, you over here.
All right, you ready? Shut up. Oh god, he's making it so difficult.
Because
okay. I want to be surprised. Okay, are you ready? Are you ready? So you ready?
Yeah.
Okay. How can I help you if you're doing that?
I'm scared.
3, 2, 1. I hate you so much. Move, Wiz. Move. Whenever you're ready. You're making Wiz.
What if I'm not ready? You said I can take my hands off my eyes anytime, right?
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Alright, dude, just that's it. Niggas knew it.
I told you.
Niggas knew it.
It's a little girl.
It's your girl. And it's sure.
Mm-hmm.
And positive.
That's her vagina.
Huh?
That's her vagina.
Mm-hmm.
It's a girl. No penis.
Okay. It's a girl. Ah! Ah!
So after finding out that I was having a girl, I was like over the moon. Like in that appointment, I was like, yes, like I was so excited. The ultrasound tech goes, I'll be right back. I have to go talk to the doctor. My doctor comes in. She's like, hey. I'm like, hey. She's like, so you're having a girl. That's what you wanted, right? Okay. So we were looking at the ultrasound pictures. And there's a little, like, you know, not to worry you. We don't want you to worry. So baby girl has extra digits. So I'm like, extra digits? She got money in here? Like she rolling in dough? She like, oh, she got extra digits. Like she has extra fingers and she got extra toes. So I'm like, who baby got extra finger and extra toes? So she basically has 12 fingers and 12 toes. She was like, what we're gonna do is we're gonna move you to another hospital. I'm like, another hospital? This is serious. This is fucking serious. So I'm like literally about to cry. Like you could tell, like I wear my emotions on my motherfucking face. If you look at my face, you know, like either I'm upset, I'm about to cry, I'm angry, I'm about to fight, whatever. And she's like, I don't want you to be worried. Like, you know, you just found out the gender. Like, it's nothing bad. She was like, actually, it's genetic. Does anybody in your family have extra digits? I said, I wanted to say, bitch, ain't nobody in my fucking family got no extra digits. What the fuck are you trying to say? So I'm like, no. Like, I was like, well, my Uncle Leon is missing a toe, but like he was on drugs when he was missing a toe. That don't really count. And then my Uncle Kevin only was born with 9 fingers. But I'm like, that's his business. Like, we only miss fingers on this side of the family. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, man. So I didn't even tell my boyfriend the gender yet. I just text him like, yo, because I'm like, if I'm tripping out, this is this baby's father. He's gonna be tripping out with me. Like, we gonna be like, what the fuck? Like, we gonna cry together. So I text him because he was at work, and I'm like, you're not gonna believe this. He's like, what happened? I'm like, I'm not telling you the gender, but why the fuck this baby has extra fingers and extra toes? And they talking about it's genetics. Like, what the fuck? I'm going off. I'm in my phone. This, you know what this motherfucker said to me? Do you want to know what this motherfucker said to me? Oh yeah, I was born with extra fingers. Bitch, what you mean you was born with extra fingers? Why the fuck would you not tell me you were born with extra fingers? That don't make no fucking sense. I feel like as soon as you about to have a baby, first time moms, okay? If you're pregnant right now, ask your motherfucking man, ask your baby daddy, ask whoever the fuck you pregnant by, what the fuck is going on his side of the family? Cause what the fuck you mean you got extra digits? You was born with extra digits and you ain't never tell nobody? If I was born with a foot up my ass, if I had a foot fucking coming out my asshole when I was a baby and we found out we was having a baby, I would be like, hey, by the way, there's a possibility that a baby might have a foot coming out her ass. But no, this motherfucker don't tell me shit. So I'm over here looking at the goddamn doctor like she losing her mind. But no, I'm the one that lost my mind because my baby daddy's stupid. So basically, my kid has extra fingers and extra toes. And at that time, I would say I was very, very stressed out about it because I kept thinking about, like, when she goes to school, like, what the fuck, like, people gonna be making fun of her and I'm gonna have to go there and fight people's parents because I'm not playing no fucking game about my kid. About my kid, bitch, I would go to war. But overall, I would say being pregnant is such a beautiful ghetto ass situation, okay? Every time I like fucking woke up, I was like, wow, I'm really fucking pregnant. And it's still a beautiful situation. Like, I love just like having my belly, I loved rubbing my belly, I love walking around with my belly until I was out of breath. But I just love, like, you know, just care, like you're holding a whole life inside your body. But it comes with some ghetto ass shit. Like, being pregnant is not for the weak, okay? Not for the weak at all. One of my pregnancy symptoms that was really, really bad was back pain. Like, one of the best things I ever had throughout my whole pregnancy was this roller that you basically put under your back and you like roll out all the kinks in the middle of your back. Bitch, if I didn't fucking have that shit, and I didn't buy it, I stole it, but that's another story. I stole it, and that was the best shit I ever fucking stole in my life. And carrying a kid, a big-headed kid at that, your lower back be fucked up. My shit was fucked up. If you see my baby head, you're gonna be like, damn, bitch, that baby head is big. Now I see why your back was fucked up. I was always super tired, super exhausted, especially in the very beginning of my pregnancy. I was out like a motherfucking light. I don't even remember the first couple of months of being pregnant because I was asleep. Yeah, that was pretty much all my bad symptoms. Going into my cravings, I love my cravings. I loved ice. Ice throughout my pregnancy was like, just the coldness of the ice was just amazing. Like, it just made my mouth water. Just like like, I don't know, ice. I love sweets. Anything sweet, any cakes, cupcakes, frosting, anything with syrup, bitch, syrup. I would anything sweet, I would literally fucking drown it. Like I would drown myself in it. If I could take a whole thing of sugar and just pour it in my mouth, I would. But I love me like a good like fruit salad, just a fruit bowl. Like in the beginning of my pregnancy, I would just eat mad fucking fruits, especially watermelon. And bitch, I never liked the fucking watermelon in my life. All my friends would be like, you're not black, you're not black, you're not black. Bitch, no, you're racist. Because I don't like watermelon. But now I do. I would fucking tear watermelon up. My top craving, don't judge me. Bitch, do not judge me. But toothpaste. Toothpaste, come closer. Toothpaste? I still love me some motherfucking toothpaste. Just not as much as I did when I was pregnant, but just the minty, like, the minty flavor in your mouth. Just, like, I didn't swallow it, I promise. I swallowed just a little bit, a couple of times. I swallowed just a smidget. Because I was like, a smidget is not going to kill nobody. So I would take just a smidget of it. But oh my god, just brushing my teeth. Like sometimes I will go to sleep early just so I could wake up the next day and brush my teeth. And I brush my teeth like twice a day, right? In morning and night, whatever. With my braces, I'm supposed to brush my teeth more. So I was convincing myself that if I brush my teeth more, I was helping out my braces anyways. The one time, bitch, I deadass brush my teeth like 7 times in a day. I just hate when people ask dumbass questions or just say dumbass shit to me. And I feel like a lot of people just came up to me and asked me some stupid ass shit every time they fucking seen that I was pregnant. I just automatically assume that you get knocked up, you have a baby, and that's it. But there's so many different ways that you could actually prepare yourself mentally, physically, emotionally for having a baby. And one of those things that I feel like really helped me was doing a childbirthing class. And this childbirthing class was actually held at the hospital that my baby was born at. And they basically told you from the beginning of giving birth to the end of giving birth, postpartum depression, and just everything in between those. So I did that. I didn't do this, and I should have done it, but they give you like a tour of the hospital as well. So see if your hospital that you want to give birth at, or even if you just decide in between like a couple of different places, even if it's a birthing center, make sure that you request a tour if you can, just to get an idea and get a feel of like where you're going to give birth at. Another thing is, and this really saved me, like this was the glue to my pregnancy, having a fucking doula. Having a doula, having a midwife, having somebody who's there to support you and just help you throughout the whole entire way. My doula, bitch, my doula, her name is Cheyenne. She's actually a family friend. Like her husband is my boyfriend's best friend. Having her as a doula, like not only is she like so educated about what she's passionate about, she's just so sweet, and she like meets you where you need to be met. She doesn't push you to do anything that you don't want to do. Like she listens to you, she motivates you, she just keeps you like so, like, I felt so safe throughout my whole pregnancy because I had her. Certain questions that I was scared to ask like a doctor, I would ask her and she would answer it for me. And even if she didn't have the answer, she would do the research to figure out the answer to tell me, and we would talk about it. We would have meetings because she doesn't live in Buffalo. She live far as fuck now, but she, like, we would FaceTime, we would Zoom, we would text, we would do all of that, and it felt like she was literally right there with me. I'm gonna put her Instagram here. Like I said, she is virtual, so if you are pregnant, if you are planning on getting pregnant and you need a doula, I really recommend her services. Like, she is so amazing. So everybody thinks that you're pregnant for 9 months, right? Because I thought pregnant for 9 months, you have your baby, that's it. Sometimes some women are. Sometimes they give birth at fucking 36 weeks. Sometimes they give birth 37, 38, 39. I was almost at 41 weeks pregnant. I went to 40. Technically, you're supposed to, like, your full term if you're 40 weeks. It felt like I was pregnant for 40 years. And I was ready to rip my coochie off and throw it at somebody. I was ready to throw my coochie on the sidewalk, run it over with a car, rip it apart, shred it. I was over it. So I tried every single thing that I seen on TikTok. I tried the nasty ass dates. If I see a date, bitch, I might square up with a date. I tried fucking pineapples to soften my cervix, which was not a bad thing at all. That shit was kind of good. I tried the raspberry leaf tea. Did absolutely nothing for my vagina at all, but sometimes it does work for certain women, so try it out if you want to. I tried that stupid ass viral Starbucks drink. That shit did nothing for me, and I had about like 2 or 3 of them bitches, and it did absolutely nothing. I tried exercising. I tried stretching, which I feel like it helps, like, open your pelvics, but like, it inducing labor for me, it did not work. Like, I was literally trying everything. Even when I did my cervical checks, thinking that this lady putting her whole fist in my vagina was gonna fucking open up my cervix, did absolutely fucking nothing. Getting the cervical checks and getting your booty hole swabbed, bitch, they swabbed my booty hole. I said, what the fuck y'all got going on in here? What type of freaky shit is this? But yeah, they swabbed your booty hole, I think at like 36 weeks. So be prepared, because that was different. That was some different shit. So once I got to 40 weeks and I think 4 days, I think it was, I can't remember, I was like, please induce me. So you could either go into labor naturally or they can induce you. So I didn't really know what that meant, and my OB asked me, my OBGYN, she asked me, did you want to be induced? I said no. Let this baby do her thing, because if she want to cook up a little bit more, let her cook up. But after a while, I said, no, fuck this. I don't care what that baby don't even know nothing. Take her out. They decided they're going to induce me August 7th at like 10 p.m. I go into the hospital, and we just figure out different ways to get this baby out. I wanted to start off with the natural ways to see, like, if there's any way I could just help her out, like help her find the way, find the path. So first, going into the hospital, it was, you know, bittersweet. I was like, okay, when I leave this hospital, I will have a baby in my arms. How the fuck is this baby gonna come out? I don't know. The room was really cute. One thing I would say about Oshai that I really loved is that I didn't have to share a room with anybody, and I feel like that's because Buffalo is a lot smaller than other places, so like they're not gonna have this big ass fucking hospital with mad people in it. Like, I don't even think it was a lot of people giving birth the same day that I was in there, but I had a big ass room to myself. They gave me this cute ass gown. It wasn't really cute, it was big as shit, but it just felt nice to put on. Like, it gave me like the hospital experience. When I did get in there, we met our nurse. Her name was Nicole, I believe, and I feel like she was super sweet. I really liked Nicole. My boyfriend was like, she's alright, but Nicole was really sweet. She was like very like informative. She was just like, I don't know, she was warm to me, so it was just really nice having her in the room. She's the person that suggested that I try the little pills to soften my cervix, and I did that fucking 4 times, and my cervix did not budge at all. Like, bitch, it did not move. So they give you the pill, they put it in your vagina, they wait 4 hours, they come back to your room, they check your vagina and see, like, okay, is she dilated? No. Okay, let's put in another one. And is she dilated? No. Whatever. So there was another nurse, I think her name was Kylie. She came in, Kylie or Kaylee, something like that. She came in, she would do my cervical checks, and I'm mentioning her because every time she did my cervical checks, like, she literally would check my vagina. I would feel like, I would feel comfortable. I'd be like, okay, she about to go up in there. I would feel fine. And it was another girl too that I was fine when she did my cervical check. One fucking bitch, and I don't even remember her fucking name, and I should have remembered her name. That bitch went so far into my coochie, she damn near poked my brain, and I was so upset. And one thing my doula taught me is when you feel uncomfortable, speak up. Like, say something. Don't just sit there and just take it, because this is your birthing experience. Make sure it's the way you want it to be. Any way that you can control it, bitch, fucking control it. When she shoved her damn hand up my vagina and she poked my booty hole, what does my booty hole have to do with me giving out a fucking, pushing out a fucking baby? Bitch, nothing. So I'm upset. I'm so upset. Like, I was to the point that I looked at my boyfriend and he's like, you okay? And I just burst into tears because I felt violated. Like, that shit hurt so bad. And I'm telling you, Kylie, that bitch did not do that to me. She knew what was up. That other bitch, when she left that room, because she was just doing my cervical check, I had another nurse, I forgot her name. She came in, she said, you okay? And I was like, yeah. My boyfriend looked at me and he looked like, no, speak up. I was like, no, I'm not okay. And I just started bursting into tears. Like, I was crying like a bitch. Like, I was crying. And she was like, what's wrong? And I was like, that girl violated me. Why would she do that to me? I was like, I don't want her doing no more cervical checks. And that nurse was like, I got you. I'm going to find somebody else. She won't come in here and do it. Don't even worry about it. Don't trip. I'm like, okay. So I'm good. I'm chilling. I'm like, all right, she not coming back in here. Why the fuck the bitch come back in the room at 4 hours later to check, and my nurse comes like running behind her? Because I guess like she was chewing too. I think she was on break or something. She come chewing. She like she looking at me like, fuck, like she fucked up. Yeah, bitch, you were supposed to tell her not to come in here no more. You supposed to get somebody else. But I wasn't mad at her. I was just like, fuck, like now this lady about to do this shit again. When I tell you, she hurt me so bad. And I told her too. I was like the last time you did it, it really hurt. Like, it's really sore down there. And she's like, I'm sorry, I'm gonna be gentle. Can you relax your legs for me? No, I can't fucking relax my legs. You're literally putting your fucking elbow into my pussy. Bitch, no, this shit hurts, you fucking asshole. And then after she did it, I literally burst into tears again. And she's like, you're okay? Like, do you want to talk? And I'm like, no, I don't want to talk. And she's like, okay, I'm just gonna give you a minute. Bitch, fuck you. Fuck you. Literally fuck you. And I ain't see her ever again in that fucking hospital. Don't ever bring that bitch back in my room. Ever again. I was so mad. I was so fucking mad. Anyways, they did that or whatever. That shit did not work. Like I said, they tried 4 fucking times. None of them goddamn pills did a goddamn thing for my vagina. The next way that we tried to induce my labor was put in, it's called a Foley bulb. And it's basically like a balloon that they put into your cervix. So one goes into your cervix and one goes outside of your cervix. And pretty much, I don't know if it merges together or how the fuck it actually works, but it opens your cervix up so your baby's head could push down, your water can break, and his baby could slide up out of there. We tried the Foley bulb. I think we had that in for, I want to say, a few hours or whatever. That shit, that induced my labor. I would say that did something, because I went from 0 centimeters dilated to about like 6, like that. And that shit had my contractions off the goddamn roof. And like I told you, I wasn't feeling contractions at the beginning. I was chilling. I was good. Them fucking contractions was whooping my fucking ass. Like, I always felt like I was getting beat. I was getting beat, and it was all in my back, it was in my hips, it was in my legs. Like, if you never felt a contraction, they say it's like period cramps. No, bitch, that shit is worse than period cramps. I am not against epidurals. I just want to say that. Like, I'm just not a needle person. Like, I suck with needles. I always suck with needles my whole entire life. Like, I'm not good with it. I don't like being poked. Like, my veins are really small, so getting blood work is just a hot fucking mess. She definitely just woke up. I had to put my titty in her mouth for a second, and then, you know. Anyways, like I said, I'm not 100% against epidurals. I just suck with needles. So they suggested that I get an epidural just because like my pain was just like off the fucking roof. And I was like so against it at the moment. Like I was literally crying my eyes out because I was scared that I was going to move, because I don't like being poked. And you know that you have to sit still when you get a fucking epidural. And my boyfriend was like, he already knew I didn't want an epidural, but he was like, you're in a lot of pain, like you have to do what's best for you, and if you're in pain, this is not going to be like a walk in the park for you. And one of the things I did not know is that your boyfriend, your partner, whoever's there in the hospital with you cannot be there when you get an epidural, because it's like for sterilization reasons or whatever. It's only a person giving you the epidural, the person assisting them, and then your nurse. So when I tell you my nurse is like, you got this, like I'm here, you can hold my hand, he's gonna be like, out, your boyfriend can be outside the door. My boyfriend was pacing back and forth, like he was like a nervous wreck because he knew I was nervous. When I tell you that nurse, she gave me her hand, I damn near almost broke her goddamn fingers. Like I was so nervous, I was crying, like I was just like a hot ass mess. But bitch, once I got that epidural, you couldn't tell me nothing. They came back in that room, they said, so what's your pain tolerance? I said, shit, I don't feel a goddamn thing. So I just brought her out here because she wanted to be in the mix, and she is up, and it's time for her to eat a little bit and put that ass back to bed. So eventually my water did break, and I was super excited. Who was even more excited was one of the best fucking nurses at Oshai's Children's Hospital. Her name is Lindsay. If you go give birth at Oshai's Children's Hospital and you get Lindsay, you are blessed. Like that was one of the best nurses I ever met in my entire life. Everything she did with intention. She was super sweet. Like she wanted to make sure like I got the birthing experience that I wanted. So if I wanted to have a natural birth, she was helping me do all types of shit to get that baby out. Every time she came in that room, she was like, we gonna get this baby out of here. She's gonna be here by dinner time, I know it. Come on, little baby. Like she was doing everything that she could do. And girl, why you let go? And unfortunately, but fortunately, baby girl got all the way to 8 centimeters and completely stopped moving down. Like she was not coming down at all. I came in at the 7th. Now at this point it's August 9th. She's like, you've been here for some time and we don't want to force you to do this, but we suggest that you do get an emergency C-section. I was not mentally prepared to do a C-section at all. Like I just knew that I was gonna push her out of my vagina. I did not want to get a C-section. I did not want to be cut open. I did not want any of that shit at all. And she was like, I feel like you should, just because you've been putting a lot of stress on your body and on the baby as well, and her heart rate is going up and down, which is super dangerous, and we just want to make sure she gets out safely. So we want to give you some time to think about it. They did not push it on me. They asked me and they walked out that room, and bitch, I cried. Like I was like, I don't want to get a C-section. My boyfriend's damn near crying because he know I don't want to get a C-section. So we're just like, what do we do? But as a mom, as a mother, even if your baby's not here yet, want your Patsy? Even as like a mother, you just have to do what's best for your baby. And as soon as they told me that it was putting stress on her, I said, fuck it. Cut me open, bitch. Put me on that fucking table. Like, what's that game? What's that damn game with the damn thing where you poke the shit out of his body? Y'all know what I'm talking about. I said, put me on that goddamn table and just take her out. So I had to take a minute to get mentally prepared to do a C-section. They upped my dose for my epidural, so I don't feel shit at all. They rolled me up in that fucking room. They cut me open, and before you know it, baby girl was here. Baby girl was born August 9th at 3:52 p.m. A little stubborn little baby, and she was 8 pounds and 6 ounces, 20 inches long. Little dream baby. And now she is here. So from the beginning, or pretty much the beginning, I would say like when I was 4 months pregnant, we already knew that we were gonna name her Phoenix. We went up and down with middle names for a while, like what goes well with Phoenix. We had Armani, we had his grandmother's name, which is Isabel. We had my grandmother's name, which is Girlicia. We had just so many options, and we couldn't decide what the hell we wanted to name her as the middle name. And we ended up going with my name, which is Alexis. And my boyfriend decided that because he was like, you really like put your body through so much to get her here, and I feel like she should feel honored to be named after you. And then last minute, after filling out the paperwork like 5 different times, we ended up going with Phoenix Alexis Eagleton. So that is her whole name. And she's here now. She's been here for over a week, and she is like such a precious little baby. After getting surgery, I ended up losing a lot of blood too, so I needed 2 different blood transfusions, which was a very traumatic situation because I don't like needles. They did put an IV in my arm when I was like about to go into labor and stuff, and that shit like was a lot because I don't like, my veins are very small. So after I gave birth, my IV ended up like rupturing or something like that, where like it bent, and they had to put a new one in it. And bitch, they stuck my arm about 8 different times. Like, I'm not even being dramatic. They stuck me 8 different times, and every single time like it bruised my arm up. I looked like I was beat. That shit was a lot. Like, I cried like a baby. That, I'm telling you, giving birth is not what you expect. Sometimes it is. It's a beautiful situation at the end because I have my baby girl. Like, that shit was a lot. It was very much a lot on me, and I don't regret it. I'm happy that she's here. But yeah, I just wanted to let you know, be open-minded when you walk into that hospital. Be open-minded about your pregnancy in general. You never know what's going to happen. The most you can do is just try to stay positive, try to stay happy, stay healthy, stay safe, stay sane, and just like love on yourself, love on your baby, love on your support system. Let them love on you, and just, you know, take it one day at a time. Appreciate it, make it special, feel beautiful. Even if you don't look like you feel beautiful, just do everything that you can to make it like worth it for you. This is your birthing experience. Don't let anybody take it from you. Make sure that is what you want. You put in what you want. So yeah, that was my birthing experience. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you stayed all the way to the end of it. If you do have any questions, feel free to hit me up on Instagram. Don't hit me up on Facebook, bitch, because I'm locked out. They locked me out of Facebook for what? I don't know, but bitch, people be writing me on there and I can't even write back. But hit me up anywhere, write in the comments if you have any questions. I hope I can help in any way possible. But just, you know, God bless. And I hope if you are pregnant, you have a safe delivery. I hope that you are happy and you're taking care of your baby. I hope that, you know, your baby comes out with a head full of hair like mine did, and just like, you know, this is my baby. This is little P. I call her Peanut, but this is baby P. She's not gonna show her face. She's hungry, so I'm gonna go feed her and put her back to sleep. But thank you guys so much for watching. I love you so much. Like I told you, I'm here and I'm staying. I'm not going anywhere. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit that like button, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, bitches. Say bye, bitches. She about to take a shit. I already know it. Bye bye. Love y'all. Bye.